Jujutsu Shenanigans is a popular Roblox game inspired by the anime Jujutsu Kaisen, offering an immersive experience where players can engage in jujutsu sorcery, battling curses and honing their skills. The gameplay allows exploration of different maps, completing quests, and engaging in fast-paced battles where players must strategically combine abilities for powerful combos. With a focus on quick reflexes and effective use of jujutsu techniques, the fighting style emphasizes customization and mastery of movesets. Progression involves a rewarding grind, where leveling up, unlocking abilities, and acquiring better equipment are key to facing stronger enemies and advancing in the game. Deep Woken is one of the most challenging games on Roblox, blending RPG, survival, and exploration elements in a world full of mysteries and dangers. The gameplay focuses on character creation and progression, with a combat system that demands reflexes and strategy, where every move and ability matters. The game offers various fighting styles, including melee, magic, and weapons, and progression is tied to a grind that rewards dedication but requires caution, as death in the game is permanent and can mean the loss of hours of progress. This constant challenge is what makes Deep Woken so engaging and unique. The Stronger Battlegrounds is a thrilling Roblox game that draws inspiration from various anime series, offering players a unique fighting experience where they can embody powerful characters with distinct abilities. The gameplay centers around intense, fast-paced battles in various arenas, where players face off against each other using a mix of melee combat and special moves that are true to the character's origins. The fighting style is dynamic, requiring quick reflexes, precise timing, and strategic use of abilities to outmaneuver opponents. Progression in the game is driven by a grind-focused system where players earn in-game currency and experience points by winning battles, which can be used to unlock new characters and upgrade existing ones, adding depth and variety to the gameplay. Fighting is a vibrant and chaotic Roblox game that blends elements of team-based shooters and arena brawlers, creating a unique and fast-paced experience. In this game, players choose from a diverse roster of characters, each with their own set of quirky abilities and weapons, and engage in intense, team-based battles across various colorful maps. The gameplay emphasizes strategy and teamwork, as players must coordinate with their teammates to outmaneuver and overpower the opposing team. The fighting style in Fighting is dynamic and varied, with each character offering a different playstyle, ranging from ranged attacks to close-quarters combat, making it essential to master your character's strengths and weaknesses. Untitled Boxing Game is a Roblox game that focuses on delivering an immersive boxing experience with a simple yet addictive gameplay loop. Players step into the ring as boxers and engage in one-on-one matches that test their timing, reflexes, and strategic use of punches and defensive maneuvers. The gameplay revolves around mastering different boxing techniques, such as jabs, hooks, and uppercuts, while also learning to dodge and block incoming attacks from opponents. The fighting style is all about rhythm and precision, requiring players to anticipate their opponent's moves and react swiftly to gain the upper hand. Blox Fruits is one of the most popular games on Roblox, heavily inspired by the anime One Piece. In this game, players embark on an adventure in a vast open world, exploring islands, fighting powerful enemies, and searching for the legendary Blox Fruits that grant unique abilities. The gameplay combines exploration, combat, and grinding, where players can choose to become either a marine or a pirate. The fighting style is diverse, offering both melee combat and the use of devil fruit abilities, which can be acquired through exploration or purchase. Each Blox Fruit provides distinct powers, ranging from elemental attacks to transforming into powerful beings, allowing for varied combat strategies. Project Smash is a Roblox game that takes inspiration from popular crossover fighting games, offering a fast-paced, action-packed experience where players can choose from a variety of characters with unique abilities. The gameplay revolves around intense arena battles, where the objective is to knock opponents out of the arena using a combination of basic attacks, special moves, and well-timed dodges. Each character has a distinct fighting style, often reflecting their abilities from the original series they're based on, which adds variety and strategic depth to the matches. The combat mechanics are fluid and emphasize quick reflexes and combo execution, making every match feel dynamic and unpredictable. Rogue Demon is a Roblox game that draws inspiration from the anime Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, offering players an immersive experience where they can step into the shoes of powerful demon slayers or demons themselves. The gameplay focuses on intense, skill-based combat, where players engage in fast-paced battles using a variety of breath styles or demonic abilities, each with its own unique set of moves and tactics. The fighting style in Rogue Demon emphasizes precision, timing, and mastering the combos of your chosen character, whether whether you're wielding a katana as a slayer or using demonic powers to overpower opponents. The game also involves a grind aspect, where players must train, level up, and complete quests to unlock new abilities, enhance their stats, and become more formidable in combat. Anime Battle Arena is a highly popular Roblox game that brings together characters from a variety of anime series into a fast-paced, competitive fighting environment. The gameplay centers around choosing a character from a vast roster, each with unique abilities and moves that are true to their anime origins, and battling against other players in different arenas. The fighting style is dynamic and combo-heavy, requiring players to master their character's moveset, including special attacks and ultimate abilities, to outmaneuver and defeat opponents. Each character offers a different playstyle, whether it's close-range melee combat, long-range attacks, or a mix of both, allowing for varied strategies in battle. Ours is a unique Roblox game that combines elements of strategy, time manipulation, and combat into a challenging and rewarding experience. In Ours, players take on the role of a chronomancer, a character with the ability to manipulate time in various ways to gain an advantage in battles against increasingly difficult waves of enemies. The gameplay revolves around mastering different hours, each representing a distinct time manipulation ability, such as slowing down time, rewinding, or speeding up actions. The combat style requires strategic thinking and precise timing, as players must use their abilities to outmaneuver and defeat enemies while managing limited resources. Reaper 2 is a Roblox game inspired by the anime Bleach, where players choose to become Soul Reapers, Hollows, or other classes, each with unique abilities reflecting the anime's powers. The gameplay involves exploring a vast open world, completing quests, and engaging in action-packed battles that mix swordplay and special moves. Combat is dynamic and strategic, with players unlocking powerful transformations like Shurikai, Bankai, or Hollow evolutions to enhance their fighting capabilities. The grind is centered around leveling up, unlocking new abilities, and progressing through the storyline, with the constant appeal of discovering new powers and mastering combat keeping players engaged. A Universal Time is a popular Roblox game inspired by the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, offering players a blend of RPG and fighting game elements within a vast and interactive world. The gameplay involves exploring different dimensions and timelines, where players can obtain and use various stands, spiritual manifestations with unique abilities that are central to the JoJo series. Combat in the game is dynamic and strategic, requiring players to master their stand's abilities, which range from powerful melee attacks to time manipulation and long-range capabilities. The game also features a grind element, where players must complete quests, defeat enemies, and gather resources to unlock and upgrade their stands, as well as discover rare items that enhance their abilities. Fruit Battlegrounds is a Roblox game that draws heavy inspiration from the anime One Piece, offering players an action-packed experience where they can battle using the powers of various devil fruits. The gameplay revolves around exploring different islands, engaging in PvP battles, and using the unique abilities granted by the devil fruits you find or purchase. Each fruit provides different powers, such as elemental attacks, transformation abilities, or enhanced physical strength, allowing for a wide variety of combat styles. The fighting in Fruit Battlegrounds is fast-paced and strategy-driven, with players needing to master their fruits' abilities to outmaneuver and defeat opponents. The grind aspect of the game involves leveling up your character, unlocking new fruits, and enhancing your powers to become stronger and more versatile in battles. Zo Samurai is a Roblox game that immerses players in a fast-paced, skill-based combat experience set in a stylized samurai world. The gameplay focuses on intense one-on-one duels and group battles, where players wield various traditional Japanese weapons like katanas and naginatas. The fighting style is heavily based on timing, precision, and mastering the use of different weapons, each with its unique set of moves and strategies. Combat is fluid and requires quick reflexes, with an emphasis on parrying, dodging, and executing well-timed attacks to defeat opponents. The grind in Zo Samurai involves earning in-game currency and experience points through victories, which can be used to unlock new weapons, skins, and abilities, allowing for customization and progression. Realm Rampage is a Roblox game that combines elements of strategy, action, and multiplayer combat in a vibrant fantasy world. Players are thrown into chaotic battles where they must choose from a variety of characters, each with unique abilities and roles, to compete against others in dynamic arenas. The gameplay is fast-paced and team-oriented, requiring players to work together, strategize, and use their characters' abilities effectively to dominate the battlefield. The fighting style varies depending on the character you choose, offering a mix of melee combat, ranged attacks, and special abilities that can turn the tide of battle. battle. The grind in Realm Rampage involves leveling up your characters, unlocking new abilities, and earning in-game currency to customize your heroes and enhance their strengths. Heroes Battlegrounds is a Roblox game that draws inspiration from popular superhero universes, offering players the chance to step into the shoes of various iconic heroes and villains. The gameplay is centered around fast-paced, action-packed battles in different arenas, where players can use their chosen character's unique powers and abilities to defeat opponents. Each hero or villain comes with a distinct fighting style, whether it's super strength, flight, energy blasts, or other special abilities, making the combat dynamic and varied. The game emphasizes strategy and quick reflexes, as players must learn to use their abilities effectively in combination with basic attacks and evasive maneuvers. Your Bizarre Adventure is a Roblox game inspired by JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where players explore a detailed world, complete quests, and engage in fast-paced battles using unique stands with supernatural abilities. The gameplay involves mastering these stands, which offer diverse powers like melee attacks, time manipulation, and long-range abilities, requiring strategic use in combat. Progression in the game is driven by grinding through quests and battles to level up, unlock stronger stands, and enhance your character's abilities, making the experience engaging for fans of the anime and action games alike. Type Soul is a Roblox game inspired by the anime Bleach, offering players an immersive experience where they can choose to become a Soul Reaper, Quincy, or Hollow, each with its unique abilities and progression paths. The gameplay revolves around exploring a large open world, completing quests, and engaging in intense battles against other players and NPCs. Combat in the game is fast-paced and requires strategic use of your character's abilities, whether it's swordplay as a Soul Reaper, ranged attacks as a Quincy, or powerful abilities as a Hollow. The grind is a key aspect of the game, as players work to level up their character, unlock new abilities, and evolve their powers, making them stronger and more capable in battles. Bed Wars on Roblox is a popular team-based strategy game where players compete to protect their bed while attempting to destroy the beds of opposing teams. The gameplay revolves around gathering resources, building defenses, and crafting weapons and tools to outmaneuver and outfight other players. Each team's bed acts as a respawn point, so once it's destroyed, players can no longer respawn, making defense and strategic planning crucial. Combat in Bed Wars is fast-paced, combining PvP action with tactical building, where players must balance offense and defense to succeed. The grind in the game involves collecting resources, upgrading gear, and mastering different strategies to improve your chances of victory. Demon Fall is a Roblox game inspired by the anime Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, offering players an immersive experience in a world filled with demons and demon slayers. The gameplay focuses on exploration, combat, and progression, where players can choose to become a demon slayer, mastering various breath styles, or a demon harnessing unique abilities to overpower opponents. Combat in Demon Fall is skill-based and strategic, requiring players to time their attacks, blocks, and dodges effectively while utilizing their character's abilities to gain an advantage. The grind is a significant aspect of the game, as players must train, complete quests, and defeat powerful enemies to level up, unlock new abilities, and enhance their character's strength. Combat Warriors is a popular Roblox game that delivers an intense, action-packed experience focused on melee and ranged combat in chaotic free-for-all or team-based battles. Players can choose from a variety of weapons, ranging from swords and axes to firearms and explosives, each offering different combat styles and strategies. The gameplay is fast-paced and brutal, with players needing to rely on quick reflexes, precise timing, and smart use of their arsenal to survive and dominate the battlefield. The game also features environmental hazards and traps, adding another layer of strategy to the combat. The grind in Combat Warriors involves earning in-game currency and experience through victories, which can be used to unlock new weapons, skins, and abilities, allowing players to customize and enhance their fighting capabilities. Sakura Stand is a game that blends anime-inspired combat and exploration in a vibrant, open-world setting. Players can choose from various characters, each with unique abilities and fighting styles reminiscent of popular anime series. The gameplay focuses on battling NPCs and other players, completing quests, and exploring the world to discover new powers and items. Combat is fast-paced and strategic, requiring mastery of your character's abilities and learning to counter opponents' moves effectively. Progression involves leveling up, unlocking new abilities, and collecting rare items that enhance combat effectiveness. The colorful environment and diverse character options make Sakura Stand an appealing choice for fans of anime-inspired action and exploration. Anime Dimensions Simulator offers a fast-paced, action-packed experience where players can dive into various dimensions inspired by popular anime series. The gameplay involves selecting a character from a wide roster, each with unique abilities, and battling through waves of enemies and powerful bosses in different themed dimensions. The combat is dynamic, with players using a combination of melee and special attacks to clear stages quickly and efficiently. As players progress, they can unlock new characters, upgrade their stats, and collect powerful gear to enhance their abilities. The game also features a grind aspect, where players repeatedly complete dimensions to earn rewards, level up, and improve their characters. Item Asylum is a chaotic, fast-paced game that thrives on randomness and humor, offering a wild assortment of weapons and items that players can use to battle each other in free-for-all matches. The gameplay is unpredictable, with players spawning with a random set of items ranging from traditional weapons to bizarre and unconventional tools, adding a layer of comedy and surprise to every match. Combat is frenetic, and the random nature of the items means that no 2 rounds are the same, keeping players on their toes and ensuring that the action is always fresh. The game's quirky, unpredictable style, combined with its fast-paced combat, makes Item Asylum a fun and engaging experience for those who enjoy light-hearted, chaotic battles. Kaiju Paradise is a game that immerses players in a unique environment where they can either survive as humans or transform into kaiju, powerful monsters with special abilities. The gameplay revolves around exploring the game's world, collecting resources, and either avoiding or embracing the transformation into a kaiju. As a human, players must survive against the kaiju and other threats, using tools and teamwork to stay alive. As a kaiju, the goal shifts to hunting down humans and using your newfound powers to dominate the environment. The game features a blend of survival elements, strategic decision-making, and action-packed encounters, creating an engaging experience that keeps players coming back to explore different roles and strategies. Balthazar is a game that blends elements of mystery, exploration, and puzzle-solving within a dark and atmospheric world. Players take on the role of a character navigating through eerie environments, uncovering secrets, and solving intricate puzzles to progress. The game is rich in lore, with a focus on storytelling that unfolds as players explore and interact with the environment. The atmosphere is tense, with a moody visual style and sound design that enhance the sense of immersion and mystery. Balthazar challenges players to think critically and pay attention to details, rewarding those who are persistent and curious. The combination of exploration, puzzle solving, and a compelling narrative makes Balthazar an engaging experience for fans of mystery and adventure games. Ultimate Battlegrounds is a high-octane action game that focuses on large-scale battles where players can engage in intense combat across various maps and modes. The gameplay emphasizes versatility and strategy, allowing players to choose from a wide array of weapons and abilities to suit their preferred fighting style. Whether engaging in close-quarters combat or long-range skirmishes, the game offers a dynamic and fast-paced experience that requires quick reflexes and tactical thinking. Progression in Ultimate Battlegrounds often involves unlocking new gear, upgrading abilities, and mastering different roles to gain an edge in battle. Azura is an intense action game that draws inspiration from mythological themes, offering players a fast-paced, combat-centric experience. The gameplay revolves around taking on the role of a powerful warrior, often battling through hordes of enemies using a mix of melee combat, special abilities, and devastating finishing moves. The game is known for its fluid combat mechanics, where players must master timing, dodging, and combos to overcome increasingly challenging foes. Progression in Azura typically involves upgrading your character's skills, unlocking new abilities, and enhancing your arsenal to take on tougher challenges. Verdant Moon is a game that combines elements of exploration, survival, and RPG mechanics in a mysterious and lush world. Players find themselves in an expansive environment filled with secrets, challenges, and a variety of biomes to explore. The gameplay involves gathering resources, crafting tools, and building structures to survive while uncovering the lore and mysteries of the world. Combat is a significant aspect of the game, with players facing off against various creatures and bosses, requiring a mix of strategy and skill. As players progress, they can level up their character, enhance their abilities, and unlock new areas to explore. The game's focus on exploration, coupled with its immersive world and survival mechanics, makes Verdant Moon an engaging experience for those who enjoy open-world adventure and RPG games. Shindo Life is an immersive game inspired by the Naruto anime series, where players create and customize their own ninja characters, exploring a vast open world filled with quests, battles, and missions. The dynamic combat system features a variety of jutsu, including elemental powers, taijutsu, and powerful transformations, allowing for both PvE and PvP encounters. Progression involves leveling up, unlocking new abilities, and spinning for rare bloodlines, adding depth to character development. With its rich gameplay and strong ties to the Naruto universe, Shindo Life is a popular choice for fans of anime and action RPGs. Grand Peace Online is an expansive adventure game inspired by the anime One Piece, offering players the chance to explore vast seas, discover hidden treasures, and battle formidable foes. Players can create their own pirate or marine characters, customize their abilities, and set sail across diverse islands filled with quests, secrets, and powerful enemies. The combat system is dynamic, featuring both melee and ranged attacks, as well as unique abilities granted by consuming devil fruits, which provide special powers. Progression in Grand Peace Online involves leveling up, finding and mastering different devil fruits, upgrading equipment, and enhancing your skills to become a stronger fighter. UT Fighting Remastered is a fast-paced fighting game that draws inspiration from the Undertale universe, offering players intense one-on-one battles with characters from the series. The gameplay is centered around strategic combat, where players must master the unique abilities and movesets of various characters, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. The fighting mechanics require quick reflexes and precise timing, as battles can be highly dynamic and challenging. Players can engage in both PvP and PvE modes, testing their skills against other players or AI-controlled opponents. Progression in UT Fighting Remastered involves unlocking new characters, improving your combat skills, and learning the best strategies to defeat opponents. Rogue Lineage is a hardcore fantasy RPG that emphasizes survival, exploration, and permadeath mechanics. Players choose a race and class, then navigate a dangerous world filled with dungeons, enemies, and other players. The gameplay is challenging, focusing on skill-based combat, strategic use of abilities, and resource management. With permadeath as a key feature, players risk losing all progress after multiple deaths, adding a high-stakes element to every encounter. Progression involves leveling up, mastering combat techniques, and unlocking new abilities, rewarding careful play and deep knowledge of the game systems, making it a unique and intense experience for those who enjoy challenging RPGs. Illusions is an action-packed game that blends elements of RPG and fighting games, offering players the chance to engage in fast-paced battles using characters with unique abilities and powers. The gameplay centers around choosing a character, each inspired by various anime and game series, and mastering their distinct movesets to outmaneuver and defeat opponents in intense combat scenarios. Players can engage in both PvE and PvP battles, utilizing a variety of attacks, combos, and special abilities to gain the upper hand. The game's progression system involves unlocking new characters, leveling up, and customizing abilities, allowing players to refine their playstyle and become more formidable in combat. Soul Shatter's Test Place is a fighting game that offers a unique experience by allowing players to control characters from various popular anime and video game franchises, each with their own distinct abilities and fighting styles. The gameplay focuses on skill-based combat, where players must master the timing, range, and combos of their chosen character to outmaneuver and defeat opponents in intense battles. The game's mechanics emphasize precision and strategy, as each character has a different playstyle that requires careful planning and execution to be effective. Progression in Soul Shatter's Test Place is less about traditional leveling and more about improving your skills and learning the intricacies of each character's moveset. Rogue is a game inspired by the anime Tokyo Ghoul, where players can choose to become either a ghoul or a member of the CCG, Commission of Counter Ghoul, each with its own unique abilities and playstyle. The gameplay involves exploring a detailed city environment, completing quests, and engaging in combat with other players or NPCs. As a ghoul, players can use their kagun, a powerful biological weapon, to attack and defend, while CCG members wield quinquas, weapons made from ghoul parts, to hunt down ghouls. The game emphasizes strategic combat, character progression, and resource management, with players needing to level up, improve their skills, and acquire new abilities to become stronger. Be a Parkour Ninja is a fast-paced action game that combines parkour and combat mechanics, offering players the thrill of navigating complex environments while engaging in ninja-style battles. The gameplay focuses on agility and reflexes, as players must use their parkour skills to jump, climb, and dash across rooftops and obstacles, all while fending off opponents with quick, precise attacks. The combat is fluid and fast, with an emphasis on timing and strategy to outmaneuver and defeat other players. Progression in Be a Parkour Ninja involves improving your skills, mastering the parkour mechanics, and honing your combat abilities to become a more formidable ninja. The game's dynamic environments and intense, skill-based gameplay make it a favorite for players who enjoy action-packed, high-mobility combat experiences. Anime Unlimited is an action-packed fighting game that brings together characters from various anime series, allowing players to engage in fast-paced, combo-heavy battles. The gameplay revolves around choosing a favorite anime character, each equipped with unique abilities and movesets, and competing against other players in intense, arena-style combat. The game emphasizes mastering your character's skills, timing, and strategy to outmaneuver opponents and execute powerful attacks. Progression involves unlocking new characters, upgrading abilities, and refining your combat techniques to stay competitive. Sorcerer Battlegrounds is a combat-focused game where players harness magical abilities inspired by various anime and fantasy themes to battle against each other in dynamic arenas. The gameplay centers on selecting a sorcerer, each with a unique set of spells and abilities, and mastering their powers to outmaneuver and defeat opponents. Combat is fast-paced and strategic, requiring players to combine their spells effectively, manage cooldowns, and anticipate their enemies' moves. Progression in Sorcerer Battlegrounds involves leveling up, unlocking new spells, and enhancing your sorcerer's abilities, which allows for more customization and refined strategies. Project Slayers is an immersive action RPG that draws inspiration from the anime Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, offering players a rich world to explore filled with quests, enemies, and unique abilities. The gameplay revolves around choosing between becoming a demon slayer or a demon, each path offering distinct powers and combat styles. As a demon slayer, players learn various breath styles to enhance their combat abilities, while demons unlock powerful abilities tied to their transformation. The game emphasizes exploration, allowing players to travel through different environments, complete missions, and engage in fast-paced, skill-based battles. Progression in Project Slayers involves leveling up, mastering combat techniques, and unlocking new abilities, which adds depth to the gameplay and keeps players engaged. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up as that really helps a lot. If you think any game is missing or if you're planning to play any of these games, don't forget to leave a comment. Those were the top 30 fighting games on Roblox. This has been another video from New Quest Play, and I'll be here waiting for you for the next quest.